Hi Libra, welcome into a general weekly reading for you. I hope you're doing well. As you can see, I'm standing while I do our reading for this upcoming week, if I could even spit that out, for this upcoming week. But I feel there's a bit of a maybe a restless vibe about you this week, or just a motivated, action-oriented vibe about you. People are seeing you get things done and accomplish and make headway, but I feel like you're going to, before we get into the tarot cards, this week highlights the fact that things feel less interesting to you where they once did. New things are going to spark your interest, spark your, I'm hearing the word appeal, are going to feel right for you, okay? And so therefore I sense the week will feel new in a lot of ways because of what you're guiding yourself and being guided by spirit away from and towards. And this really speaks upon what you're going through internally, change-wise, development-wise, but as well I feel like it also, for a lot of which ones are reading like myself, speaks upon and highlights your spiritual development, okay? I feel like things are going to, and have been switching for you in that sense, switching up towards more improvement, but you may be wanting to improve things energy-wise, maybe where you're living, where you're working, as that truck did alter the shakiness of my core a bit. Weird wording. But let's pull a couple cards. What do we have for my lovely Librans for this upcoming week? Your confidence is coming into play. Maybe you need to improve on that. You need to bring it on back or tweak it a bit. But I feel like a lot of which ones to the reading are standing quite proud and strutting their stuff throughout the week in a very non-forcing kind of way. In a easygoing sort of way, but a motivated way as well, once again. And this is inspirational, it's likable, and it's, I'm hearing, excuse me, it's getting you what you want. People like when you slip up, I hope you remember or realize. There's a feeling of you at times wanting to perfect things, wanting things to be better than they once were, and we get it. We commend that, commend you for that even. But perfection is unattainable, and you will be reminded of this throughout the week. To embrace the imperfections is going to be key for you, within, outside of you, you name it. But a walk is good for the soul is what I'm getting. A walk is good for the soul. When you feel the need to get up and stroll, my friend, I mean, trust your intuition always, but let's stroll, okay? Let's have a good cleansing walk for the soul. And you might end up where you're meant to be. I guarantee you probably will. But I also feel like you may learn a lot about what's going on in your life moving forward, or maybe you may gain clarity on the past. I'm hearing, as I just saw a dog kicking in the grass, kicking away the bullshit, okay? Excuse my language, but Spirit's saying what they're saying. The Hermit card. There's a huge focus on, again, your soul development, on your glow, on you leading the way for yourself and potentially for other people or one person in particular. But there's also a vibe, as I heard, you know better now. You know a lot better now. And when it comes to what to steer clear of, how to deal with this and that, how to manifest is what I'm getting as well, and how to remain or come back to that controlled state of being, all right? And so we might remind you of a time when you lacked full or partial control, or made a bad choice or two, and don't take this to heart so strongly to the point where it doesn't help you in the way it's meant to, okay? The Two of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles speaks upon your decisions, okay, and you making them in a more grounded way than you once did. And I feel like at least part of that is due to what you decided, rewinding further back for a lot, and it might be more of a recent choice for some. But I sense that you're going to have a choice to make throughout this week on a new opportunity, and or one to continue or not. And this will be, I'm hearing a powerful choice and something of, again, importance for you. But I do sense that the color red is speaking upon, okay, protection is what I'm hearing, but passion exuding from you. You feeling the need to, again, move and get a release and accomplish and bond and connect. If you've been feeling very distant from people or being pushed to even by spirit in your intuition and energy, this is a week where you're coming back to yourself in that sense, as far as wanting to bond with people. It may be a little bit of a reverse for somebody, but I feel if the majority drawn to the reading, it's a connecting that you want with other souls. Okay, just to be completely honest about what I just heard, sexual matters will come into play. Dating will be on your mind, whether you think so or not, whether you have a dating life now or not. But something about a palm tree and an elm tree. Look up the spiritual meanings of both. But I sense that you do need to thoroughly cleanse your energy throughout the week if you consider yourself affected by energy, or furthermore, an empath. I don't know why I said furthermore, because I'm really feeling affected by the energy right now. But when there's at least one moment throughout the week when you can't cleanse your energy, or you can't step away from a situation or an occurrence, an accomplishment, an obligation is what I'm getting, you have what it takes at this point. If not, Spirit will, Spirit will give you a bit of a piece of advice, a tool, if you will, a strategy to feel a bit better, a bit more comfortable, and less off in the moment, okay? Because your comfort's going to take a highlight, and your ability, your strength is coming into play. I sense that there's a skill set that's growing for you, and that's going to be a big part of your week, if not a couple for somebody. But 556, look up the angel number meaning, 556. I feel like your smile is part of the week. Your personality is coming into play. It's like, yeah, when things are affecting you, or maybe you're getting a little bit of anxiety personally, if that's something you deal with or are throughout the week, you will find that coming through, and that kind of, wanting to move more, just are. But I sense that you can put that to use quite wisely if you so choose, right? It's all about how you utilize the way life proceeds and how things pop up, and the twists and turns of your Libran life. But there's a specialty about you is what I'm getting, a specialty. When you close your eyes at certain points throughout the week, you're going to find that you gain a lot of insight on what lies ahead in the upcoming weeks, okay? You're making the right choices is what I'm getting. You're making the right choices. You're coming into a sense of empowerment throughout the week that you have yet to feel along your path up until this point. There's something about your emotions as well teaching you a lot. And it might be as well an emotion or two for my empath Librans that you're picking up that somebody else's, right? It's not yours to carry, but it could teach you a lot about what they've been going through, whether you really know this person or not, or you're meant to or not. But alignment's also coming into play. Who are you feeling aligned with? What are you feeling aligned with at this point? It's changing, it's growing. You're changing and you're growing. But if your voice shakes a little bit throughout the week, don't fret. Don't fret, okay? When you feel like making eye contact with certain people throughout the week, flow with it, right? Embrace it. And when you don't, right? You go through a lot behind closed doors. And I feel like the week speaks upon that. The color yellow, my friend, I feel like you deserve happiness. Who's getting emotional right now watching this? I want you to comment down below, I am one powerful individual and I will go far, okay? I will go far. I feel like you have no idea how powerful you are about to become moving forward because of what you've been through, because of what you're going through, and because of the changes within and outside of you taking place. I'm hearing glow like a star. Glow like a star, my friend. Wow. Okay, kids will come into play. Kids will come into play. I feel like we all just need to take a deep breath. Because there's a lot of energy taking place, a lot of transition taking place. You know more and you will gain more moving forward, but you'll gain more throughout this week. 839, look up that number. The Eight of Swords speaks upon where you feel restricted, where you're limiting yourself at this time, because I feel like there's certain limitations that have and or are being released at this time. And so therefore you need to ask yourself, how am I holding myself back, right? What do I need to release, and what do I need to reflect on selectively, simply in a simple way, in order to shift forward in the most productive manner, in the best manner for you. And I'm hearing everybody's different. Everybody's different. When you feel the energy shifts in a positive direction at a certain point, or vice versa for that matter, it's because, I don't want to shout this because I feel like they're not going to love this, who's walking by, a spirit just left you, okay? Left your presence, and that was a positive shift, right? You could also feel that when it comes to temperature and feeling the energy when a negative spirit joins you, or one that has been going through things. But you may as well be getting to know your guides a bit more throughout the week, and who's been helping you and who's joining your team more so moving forward. Wow. silence can be your friend as well, my friend. I know you feel like speaking throughout the week. I know you want to accomplish a ton. I know you're feeling like being busy and not wanting to do completely nothing, but that nothingness, that empty moment, if you will, is not really empty. It's very purposeful. It can be suitable is what I'm getting. But I feel like there's going to be a bit of a hop and a pep in your step as they just show me a black bird in the distance, literally hopping across the street, okay? There's going to be a vibe about you when you're in the right energy, when you're associated with the right things, that is just so on point. It's inspiring. It's beautiful. They want you to dance and get a release. But the King of Wands, when the temperature doesn't feel right, please adjust it. Don't hesitate. But you're very confident once again, you're bold, and you've gained a lot over time. Your courage is coming into play. Your passion absolutely once again is coming into play. Let's wrap up this reading by saying again, Libra, you've come so far. You're going to go further, and this week speaks upon that. All right? I hope this was truly helpful. I'm sending you so much love and light. You know you're absolutely amazing. Go enjoy the week, and I'll see you next time.